I'm getting a lot of questions about why the cleaning business. And for those of you all who don't know, I quit my job 2 months ago, started a cleaning business, and here we are. There's really three reasons on why I chose to do that. Reason number one, I wanted something with low startup costs. We've been told our whole lives that we need to go into debt to do different things. You're going to debt to start a business, you're going to debt for a car, you're going to debt for your first house. I'm not buying it. I don't believe I gotta have someone in my pocket for me to do a business. So I was like, give me something that's low startup cost with money that I have in the bank. And that's what we did. Cleaning business was one of those options. It checked off those boxes. Second, I needed a job that someone else could do if I was not present. So cleaning is cleaning. Anybody can clean. It's easy to teach. Anyone can follow along. So if I'm not around, and let's say I want to go on vacation, let's say I gotta, maybe dip off to a different clean, I could have someone go in my place and do the same exact cleaning, and it still gets the same results and yields the same amount of income. And lastly, I want to build wealth and freedom. And I say those two like that for a reason, because you can have one without the other, and I don't think your life is going to look as good as it could. Because if you have the freedom and no wealth, so you can do whatever you want, you come and go as you please, you're living your life. If you don't got no money, you don't got no wealth to really live off of, you're not really winning. Like, eventually it's going to get to a point where it's like, no, you need money to sustain your life. If you have wealth, but you don't have freedom. In other words, yes, you've built a massive company, but if you leave, your business falls apart, then you really don't have freedom. You've built a prison, is what it is. Like, you can't leave. Like, your business just physically will not survive without you being present. That is a prison, and that is not what I want. If I could have went back to my 9 to 5 with great benefits to get my weekends off and only look forward to that. But if I have to slave away every single day of my life and I can't delegate or pass any of these tasks off to anyone else, it's not going to work. Cleaning is very simple where it can be taught to someone else. It can be done by someone else. You have that ability and freedom to kind of build it to a place where it is generating wealth for you, which is why I chose it. If you are someone who is thinking about starting their own cleaning business or just starting a business in general, go ahead and drop me a comment down below and I will show you exactly what steps I took to go ahead and get this business off the ground.